Hello, people. I am Shadra Legal, and to talk about legal issues that affect our societies today. And today, I saw it fit to talk about the position of a woman in the corporate world. As you all know, it has not been easy for women, as the traditional, the history, and the centuries, how the woman has been portrayed. It has not been easy for women, but women have beat all odds. They're emerging out strongly. We are emerging out strongly, and women have managed to break the ceiling, of which I must commend every woman out there doing something. Getting your cash in the pocket, building up an empire. It has not been easy, but you've managed it. Today, I'll be talking about the position of a woman in the corporate world. Yes, and I will start with how women are treated in the offices and everywhere. As you all know, that a woman having the same qualifications without male, a man is more likely to be considered for the job. And why? Just because the other gender is a woman. Because of what? It has never been revealed to us. But are we deemed weak? Because we are not weak. As I'm very, very happy that even in the past national exams, young girls, young women have just beat the odds. Women are emerging out on top. So it cannot be that we don't have the brains. We have the brains. And a woman will be paid less compared to a man having the same qualifications. How do we go about this? Even if you have to get two jobs to just attain that level of experience, or you have to attain a master's degree, you have to get another PhD. Do it to achieve what you've always dreamed of, what you've always desired, so that we can achieve the equity that we have been crying for so long. Yes, women are being given supervisory positions and management positions, but if you see women that hold the positions of directors, they're so limited that you can count them. Yes, they're just a drop in the sea. And how is that? We need to go to extra length to get the honor that we deserve, the respect that we have earned. We have earned it, and it's about time our labor bear fruits on this. And another issue, I'll be talking about how women are being treated in their workplaces, which portrays how they are being productive in that particular kind of area and sector. And it has not been easy for women. And I'm not saying that all men do this, but there are just those people, those men that have made it so hard for women to have peace in their workplaces. Women are being harassed, women are being sexually abused, women are being abused verbally. The intimidation, it's too much for a woman to 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 be productive in that particular kind of sector. It's so hard for someone to be productive where she is intimidated, where she is harassed or sexually harassed, or who knows, she's being told that, oh, tomorrow you will be sacked if you don't do that. All that kind of intimidation. Not so long ago, we saw, I will not mention names. We saw a certain supermarket where this manager was beating a fellow female co-worker just because he is the supervisor. And why is that? Even if a woman talks to you rudely at work, is that the way you can conduct that? And this makes me question the management, the owners of these businesses. Before your male supervisor starts beating his female colleague, how many things have they tolerated behind the scenes? This was caught on CCTV cameras. You can imagine how many footages have been deleted. What is the management doing about this? Are they allowing it? That's my question. Before someone starts lashing out on someone, they have been given such an authority, and this is just so wrong. And in case such things happen, it should earn them immediate immediate being laid off from that particular kind of job. It's degrading. It's an iniquitous act to to do that to a fellow human being. And you can imagine such kind of men, they are doing this to their colleague whom they don't own anything, in front of cameras, in front of people, in front of cameras, because it was in broad daylight in a supermarket. You can imagine that. What is this man doing at home to their wives? And they're keeping quiet about that. That is not right. You should come out, you should defend yourselves. You're not meant to lead a life where you're beaten every day, where the abuse is the talk of the day, is the norm of the day. That is so wrong. And I also saw, okay, sometimes back, we all know the story. And again, I won't mention names, but there's this governor who beat up the women rep. Are you even not respecting the public office? First of all, you're not respecting yourself. Second of all, you are not respecting the public office. You can just lash out on a woman and beat them in public. Oh my God, this is so. This is a no. This is a no. This is a no. Okay, and as I've said just earlier, right now, how is this man treating his relatives back at home? His wife, you know, whom he provides for everything. How is he treating? Because charity begins at home, and if you bring that to work, that means, that shows that you are doing even worse at home. You are disrespecting the public office. This should guarantee you, this should earn you an immediate resignation. We men have been forced to live with this. They've been forced to succumb to this, and it's so painful that such things have pushed women to the wall, into getting out of their jobs, resorting to other alternatives such as small scale businesses and informal businesses. And this is heartbreaking. As a fellow woman, it's so painful to me. Just the other day, I know of a woman who missed job for one day. Okay, there were some issues, but this supervisor was working so hard to getting her sacked. Yeah, and he accomplished that. One day of missing job guaranteed her to sitting in front of a disciplinary action, and guaranteeing her being laid off. You can imagine such kind of things. Women have, most of them have lose hope in such jobs, because it's so tiring knowing that when you go to another job, it will be the norm, it will be the trend, and it's so frustrating to women. And all these things that push some women to the wall. Some don't even have an alternative income. Most of them are single mothers. How are they supposed to provide for their kids if they're out of work? So some of them have been forced to succumb to such circumstances. You see some women giving in, sleeping with their bosses to get that promotion, to sleep with their bosses, to just stay, to just keep the job. It's not easy, but women have been forced to succumb to these things. And I must encourage every woman out there, that is not the end of it. It's not a must to sit in that job, even if you're a single mother. If you stand up for the truth and what is just, good luck will always find you. You'll always get that good job you've always desired. As long as you put in the work, you trust in God, He's always protected you. He's the only one who will always provide for you. Look up to Him and all will be well. I'm just here to encourage such women that if you see that such trends are occurring, you're being sexually harassed, don't be afraid to leave that job and look for another job. It's good to keep your sanity, it's good to keep your conscience, rather than giving into some acts which will haunt you forever, which will put you in a bad position in your marriage, will portray you badly in the society. It's not bad, women, it's not bad to work yourself to the top. Work hard. There are so many women. You have so many examples of women nowadays who have beaten all odds, who have blocked that ceiling, who have succumbed to who have not succumbed to this sexual harassment, and they're doing just fine. They're running successful businesses. I just want to encourage every woman out there. All is not lost. All is not lost. Do your best, work hard all you can, and achieve that dream job that you've always desired. If you've seen, even in the getting tenders and the big contracts, it is normally given to men, and this is where the most money comes from, because where the government is spending a lot, it's where the money is. As you see these big tenders, of course there are men who are running these big businesses, but I just want to encourage women out there. You can still penetrate into that market. You just need to believe in yourself. You just need to believe in your God, trust in the process. Don't give up. Patient pays. Just be patient in your business. Never give up. If you watch any documentary of a successful person, and I've made it my business to watch such documentaries, they'll always tell you that a secret to any business, as long as you have good business in mind, patience pays. Be patient in what you are doing. It will finally pay off. Make sure you put in the necessary effort. Just put in the effort. You will reach where you were meant to be. You will fulfill your destinies. And I want to encourage all women. You must know your purpose in life, because where purpose is unknown, abuse is inevitable, and you should not allow that. You should not allow that at any cost. You must know your purpose in life. You must know your purpose in that job, and the way in which we address ourselves, in how we speak to these men, how we carry ourselves, our demeanor, how are people viewing us. Because as much as you saying that it's your life, it's not your life when it comes to the corporate world, because people will always judge you with how you are carrying out yourself. So you must take that into consideration and check your behavior. Check how you addressing. Check how you address men. People will always address you how you carry out yourself, and you ought to give yourself some respect. You got to honor yourself, because if before anyone respects you or honors you out there, it got to start with you. It got to start with you, because people see how you carry yourself. People see how you treat yourself, is when they will project the same to you. And most of all, never give up. I just want to encourage every woman out there. You have nothing to lose. Put in the work, put in the effort, be patient in what you are doing, and you'll finally see it paying you off. Yes, that is my word to every woman out there. Show love to one another, support each other, make referrals if you can, support where you can, and in that we will be uplifting each other and finally we will achieve freedom. We will, because it's freedom, financial penetrating into the corporate world, that's freedom. Having financial independence, that is a big freedom, trust me. And we should encourage each other. Yes. And it has been Shidra Legal. Guys, if you have anything to add on, please make sure you comment down in the comment section down below. And guys, please don't just watch and not subscribe. Please subscribe. I'm coming up with more tangible content for me to share with you guys. Yes, please do that, and I will see you guys in my next video. And I just want to say thank you for the people who have been sharing my link out there, people who want to see justice and accountability being attained, the amount of parity being attained by sharing my videos, because I'm all about justice, I'm all about accountability, I'm all about uplifting women, even men. They need to be uplifted, and I'm all about that. And please like the video. It has been your girl Shira Legal, and bye.